Hey, back again for another Joker War tie-in review. Well, kind of. There's a Joker War tie-in story at the end of it, but for now, when we first start, this is the Harley Quinn series finale. They're canceling a lot of books, as I mentioned previously, and this is the last Harley Quinn book, and it is a sort of roast. And let's dive in. When we kick off, we see Harley Quinn tied up in an audience full of other Harley Quinns being at a roast hosted by her stuffed animal, Bernie, the stuffed beaver. Funny. And we get to see some roast. This is a birthday roast because she didn't want to. She didn't want. She didn't want to celebrate her birthday. Her friend wanted to celebrate, and this is in her dream. It's made it clear that this is in her dream, and we get this story, some stories about Harley joining the Justice League and just not being a Justice League material, and this is just a funny story. Um, our next roast is Poison Ivy, which is actually really funny. It's a lot of her supporting cast makes an appearance from that Cyborg Man from the DC Cybernetic Summer Special, Red Tool, an obvious parody of Deadpool, and also Amanda Conner and Jimmy Palmiotti make an appearance. Now this is amazing because since the beginning, since Harley got her solo issue series, these were the pioneers that worked on it. The artist team, also Frank was there too. Frank, Harley, and Amanda, all there, and I appreciated that. They're a fantastic duo. Well, anyway, we also move on to Amanda Waller, who tells of their Suicide Squad escapades where they were trying to rescue the president, and she ended up killing everybody, and that left her in charge to be the president. And we see a little thing of her mom, and it's revealed that her mom died. I haven't read the series, so that's new to me. I didn't know her mom died. It's kind of heavy, but she is not enjoying her roast, so she quits. She gets her own show, Harley the Animated Series. And one complaint I always had about Harley's New 52 is I do not like her costume, but the one that's shown here, it's actually pretty cool. And this little story is done in the style of Batman the Animated Series. Reminds me of those old Batman adventures, and we see all the other villains and heroes done in that same style. This is a really good story. We see Man Bat being Harley Quinn. And, oh gosh, this was a fantastic story. And then, eh, fantastic way to end it. I give this an 8 out of 10. Not a big Harley Quinn fan, but I love this. And so our next backup story is pretty much Um, Harley, um, what she was going through after Punchline slashed her neck, how she had to help herself to safety, and all that jazz. And it's not a bad story. It's not as good as, surprisingly. This is what I picked up the story for. This is what I picked up the issue for, and it's not as good as the actual roast, the actual main part of the story. So that's surprising. But it doesn't drag the story down any. It's just a nice extra that they put in there. A Joker War tie-in. Nothing really happens, but it's just what's going through Harley. It's kind of funny, kind of wacky. It's kind of weird that it fits in um, uh, with the Joker War. One of the things she's doing is she is coping that she was pretty much replaced by Punchline, who is younger and edgier, which is her words, not her words. But I give this book an 8 out of 10 overall. Highly recommended, as always. In fact, there's not a book that I review that I have yet to give a lower than 6. So I'm having a good time reviewing this. Anyway, thank you for watching.